Hi Taurus, and welcome to your weekly general and love tarot forecast. This is for the week of July 23rd through July 29th, 2018. I will be doing two separate readings in this video. The first one will be your general energies for the week, and the second one will be your love energies for the week. I have created timestamps for both readings, along with adding all decks I am using in both readings in the description box below this video. So I will go ahead and get started with your general energies for the week. So Taurus, I'm going to pull a major arcana here to see where your focus is this week, where your focus should be this week. You know, what's going on for Taurus. Alright, so we have guidance, which would be the Hierophant in the Standard Tarot, which is your own energy. So, Taurus, this is a week about you being very connected to yourself, being more focused on, you know, what are your desires, your wants, your needs, your goals, what serves you, what's best for you. So some of you could find yourself quite focused inwardly on yourself in a way that you normally aren't, okay? If you're somebody who's very giving, you know, very passive, let me help you out, let me do this, let me do that. This week you might find yourself not so open to helping others or wanting to hear about their problems or just even being involved with anybody else's anything. It might be where you're like, no, I'm going within, you know, kind of like the Vesta energy. For others of you, this could indicate that this is a very spiritual week for you, where you're really relying on your faith or your spiritual or religious understanding is really expanding somehow, some way. Okay, you could be exposed to new ideas or concepts in the spiritual realm or religious realm this week that kind of really change things for you, or, you know, open your consciousness in a way that you hadn't anticipated. So let's pull some tarot and see what comes out with this card here. Alright, so we have the Eight of Coins, the Seven of Wands, the Two of Coins, the Two of Wands, the Death card, and the Knight of Wands. So very interesting that we have Pentacles, Wands, Major Arcana, and then Court card. Alright, so Pentacles and Wands. Many of you, this may have a lot to do with your career, your job, your profession, you know, along those lines. But as far as other energies go, people you could be dealing with that this is associated to, we have the Death card, which could be a Scorpio, and then we have this Knight of Wands, which would be Aries, Leo, Sag. So what I see here is some of you this week are really thinking about, this is coming at that spiritual, or, you know, being very turned inwardly this week, focused on yourself. It's like, what am I leaving behind? What have I achieved up to this point in life? And, you know, how much further can I go? What is my legacy going to be that I leave behind me, just in general, or for your children, or for generations to come? And it's like you want that to be something very positive and stable, you know, for you and generations to come, all right? And here, this is like a status of some kind that's ending, all right, in pursuit of something greater. So Taurus, some of you, it's like you might decide this week it's time to leave your current company where you're at because you feel like you're not being appreciated or noticed or seen for your efforts. You're not being given what you deserve. So some of you are making that decision this week to leave your current company that you are in right now, because it's like by the end of the week, you're like, no matter what I do, I'm not being noticed. My work is, does not get the respect and accolades that it deserves. My contributions, like I'm getting so much more, and it's just not, being seen. It's not coming to the light. So some of you, this is where we're making that decision on leaving a specific company. You might also, some of you, be considering changing your genre of career entirely to something brand new, all right? Because we do have 2 twos here. Wands and Pentacles often speak to like your career, your finance, your assets, right? And here we have this ending in the middle of the week, some sort of status, some sort of understanding, some sort of commitment is ending, this week. And here it's like, hey, notice me, look at what I can do. I'm really special. I'm very talented. Okay, if you own a business and you have somebody just kind of like outright quit on you out of nowhere, you definitely will have some good candidates, 2 good candidates coming in for that position, and you might find yourself having a hard time trying to decide between the 2 of them, okay? But I would say, just because it's attached to this fire sign, you should go with the fire energy. If you are having a choice between company A, company B, job A, job B this week, I would say you need to go with the one that, it feels more exciting. It feels like it has more energy and life and passion inside of it, okay? The fire energy, the energy of the wands, whatever situation has that type of vibration, that's where you want to go. That's where you'll be noticed and feel your happiest, okay? Others of you, this is deeply spiritual, and there's something going on where you're really just questioning all you've learned up to this point, all you've been through up to this point, and it's like you want some sort of big significant change or shift in your life, and it might be where you're like, I'm not sure exactly which way to go, like which direction do I want to take this, and that's where the guidance comes in, where you're either really falling back on your faith or you're literally reaching out to some sort of expert, mentor, or leader of some kind to help guide you and direct you. So Taurus, let's go ahead and pull an overall outcome advice card for the week and see what that reveals. Something could definitely be coming to an end for you guys, and I don't see that as like a negative thing really based on these cards. I don't see a 5 of Cups, 10 of Swords, 3 of Swords, 5 of Swords, 7 of Swords. Like, I don't see any of that here, okay? And here we have differences is the outcome advice for the week. So whatever has to end, whether it be an external situation or some sort of belief or pattern of behavior inside of you, recognize it must end because there's too much difference. So if this is you in a job and you're really feeling like it's time for you to go, you're right. Your vibration and the vibration of that particular company are no longer in sync, and that's why you're feeling, so much disconnection within yourself about it. Why you're not being recognized, all those things, is because your vibration and the vibration of that place is no longer a match, and you should seek out, bigger, better things that are more aligned with you, okay? If there's like a friendship, a business relationship, family relationship, anything like that that potentially could end this week, you've got to recognize that it's something about you and the other person, or you in the situation, where the differences are just too vast. So Taurus, in your life, excluding romance, because this is the general reading, where do you feel like you're trying to push against because, it's like it's not a match? Where in your life is there big differences where you just can't seem to balance them out? Because it might be time to let that go, whether it's a, job, a person, a relationship, a certain experience. It might be time to recognize that you and that other entity just are no longer a match, and that might be what this guidance is. It's like you've got to spiritually come into this understanding in order for you to let it go. But it's like in doing so, you open yourself up to new opportunities and bigger and better things, all right? So apply that how it fits. I will get right into your love reading. If you are not interested in your love reading, I am wishing you a very beautiful and blessed week. Take care. Right, let's see what energies come out for you guys in regards to love and romance, Taurus, for this week. Alright, so we have patience. Love is patient and kind always. So if you and your partner or love interest, or however you want to look at it, this could be if you're single, dating, coupled up, there's somebody in your life though, despite the current status of commitment, this is definitely attached to somebody else, okay? Have patience. If you feel just kind of frazzled and frayed, flow with the energy. Don't lose your temper. Don't get angry. Try to be as patient and understanding with whoever you're dealing with this week as you possibly can. If you are super single, and this is showing up for you guys, it might be like, hey, have patience in your singlehood. Enjoy this time out, this break, this recharging of batteries, and, exploit it for all it has to offer. Enjoy your singlehood for all it has to bring to you, okay? There's people in relationships that would give anything to be in your shoes, to be single with, no love interest on their horizon, where they could focus on all the things that they're interested in and that they want to do, okay? So if you are single and it's irritating you, have patience with that this week and exploit your singlehood for all it has to offer. You could be, do, and have whatever you want when you're single. You have to answer to nobody. And that might seem like a burden if you've been single for a while, but talk to the person who has been in a relationship for a really long time, and they'll be like, I'd do anything to trade and be in your shoes for a day or two. So have patience, okay, Taurus? Overall, no matter what's going on in your romantic life, it's a week to have patience, understanding, and not rush or push against, okay? Yeah. And some of you expressing love, that flew out. So if there's a conversation that needs to have, that you want to have, don't push. Let the moment come. If you want somebody to express how they truly feel about you, have patience with them. If you are wanting to express yourself but finding it hard to, have patience with yourself, okay? There's something to do with expression attached to this having patience. So apply that how it fits for you personally. So let's pull a couple of romance angels, Taurus, and see what comes out there. Alright, we have you deserve love and romantic feelings. So these are nice. With this, have patience. Maybe you have just been running into one dud after another, and the universe is like, yes, Taurus, you deserve real love that's got mutual romantic feelings and interests on both sides. You just need to have patience in the process. Others of you, I think you're like really into somebody, but the pace at which the relationship's moving or the way they express themselves is frustrating you. Like, you're like, I deserve more than this. I deserve more. and this is the universe saying, you know what, just kind of slow your roll and have some patience, Taurus, and see how this all unfolds. If you are in a long-term committed relationship, I just feel like you might be eyeballing something outside. I don't know. Alright, so we have the Five of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, the Sun card, the Six of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, and the Fool card. Alright, yes, I do see a lack of patience. Like we're really focused on the progression of energy, because this is the Five of Pentacles and this is the Six of Pentacles, okay? Have patience. Let things progress. If you or your partner are having financial or job situation issues, this week there could be something coming in. It might not materialize fully this week, but there might be an offer coming in that's greater than you guys expected, okay? It's like we're expecting the worst, but something actually happens that's pretty pleasant and wonderful, all right? So for some of you that this is where you or your partner have been having job or money issue, definitely some improvement to that energy this week. We just have to have patience, and it might run into next week where we have the final manifestation of that, okay? For others of you, whatever this have patience is, it's like you really need to slow your roll and just let things manifest this week how they will unfold, because something is happening here, and it's attached to this Five of Swords, and it could be where, again, you're waiting for somebody to express an apology to you, or express, their true heart, their true feelings, their side, something along those lines, okay? Or that energy could be flipped where you're really wanting to say how you feel and what you think, and, all of those things. But, overall, it's kind of like an up and down energy in regards to love and romance this week for Taurus, and that's why this have patience is coming out. It's like you're expecting the worst, but I really think, the best is happening. Like there's something better happening than you think it's going to be, and it's just like you've got to slow down and relax and get out of your head. If you're really in your head and you're just rehashing things over and over and over, just get out of your head, okay? If you screwed up, you screwed up. We're all human, and you just have to wait for that moment where you can express yourself and express the apology, okay? If this is the other way around, where you're really bothered by somebody else and their screw up and what they did, again, you need to have patience and wait for the universe to align that opportunity for you guys to talk, and you can express your side, they express their side, okay? So let's pull the overall outcome advice for Taurus in regards to love and romance for this week. All right, we have the amethyst. Yes, transformation, certainty, confidence. This is saying things are going to turn out better than you expect, okay? See the sun shining right there in the sky? This is the sun card, but, in this position, it's like we're doubting, we're expecting the worst, and like they even almost match color. But on this side, it's like we know things are okay and everything's working out. So Taurus, this is really like, just have patience, slow your roll. Don't expect the worst. Expect things to work out well, because they will, okay? Everything's going to work out just fine. And for some of you, this might actually roll into next week, whatever the physical manifestation that's needed to help with the job or financial situation, okay? So have patience. You are not forsaken. Don't beat yourself up. Don't beat anybody else up. If mistakes were made, just flow with the energy and know that all is well and everything is actually going to work out pretty okay. All right, Taurus, so those are your messages for this week. I'm wishing you all the best. Take care.